And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, guys. Sorry for my slight late arrival, but here in the end. Guys, it's the Champions League third qualifying round draw. Again, it just comes around so quick, these things. I remember doing this time last year when Rangers drew Malmo. But guys, here we go. We got the Champions League third round draw for Rangers. Rangers are one of the seeded sides, and they can play either AS Monaco, Storm Graz, Union Saint-Gilles, Midtjylland, or AEK Larnaca. Depends who wins that match there. It looks like my internet can't handle with the video footage, so I'm going to put the resolution down ever so slightly, just because, I don't know, it's poor. Let's see how that works out that time. But yes, guys, let me have a look in the live chat to see what everybody's saying. Monaco to put them out, says Stuart Dixon. Nah, I think we can beat Monaco, says Paul Middleton. What I will say about Rangers this year in terms of Europe is that I think they can beat anyone. I really, really do. In terms of getting to the Europa League final, beating Dortmund, beating all these other teams, Savannah, Zvezda, Bragas, and RB Leipzig, Rangers shouldn't really fear anybody. Yes, AS Monaco by name are probably the biggest team left there in the qualifying rounds, but all the other sides, let's be perfectly honest, Rangers should be beating them. If you got these four teams in the Europa League sort of knockout stages, you'd be sort of going, you know what, we could do a job here. So I do think Rangers are able to go on and do it, but we'll soon find out today as the draw gets underway, guys. But do us a massive favour, hit the old like button, hit the subscribe button. The stream will start at 11 o'clock. I know there'll be some non-Rangers fans in here. I'm sure fans from other countries as well. But yeah, let me know who you support down there in the comment section below. Yeah. I think we can knock Monaco out. El Buffalo, says Ross Wilson. There you go. Pablo Escobar. How are you watching it? It'll be on UEFA, guys. It'll be on UEFA. We fear no foe, says Craig. Yes, definitely, man. I'm just seeing if... Am I laggy? Thing is, we're doing these live streams. Yeah, slightly patchy, but we should be all right. We should get it going. Yeah, I'm going to put the resolution down even more, just so it stops the lag. So, guys, sorry for the lag so far in this stream. As I say, I'm just going to put the resolution down so it stops. As I say, as you can tell, I'm still on pretty poor internet. Well, I'm not. It's actually really good internet, to be perfectly honest with you. I'm not going to lie, but it's... Let's see if that works. Just trying to have that as a thing, guys. Good to see Aldo, mate. Hope you're well as well. That should stop the lagginess there as well. Sorry for the zoomed in face. I'll try and move back a tiny bit. So you can see this beautiful El Buffalo t-shirt. That bad boy. Club de Football Rangers. Classic. Barry says Rangers will be lucky to get to the third. HH Koi Bick. Come on, man. At least, you know what I mean, like, fair enough, Celtic won the league last year, but you can't take the piss out of Rangers in Europe, unfortunately. Celtic have no sort of foot to stand on, low leg to stand on when it comes to European football, man. As I said, I don't like to get involved in pettiness, but you can't take the piss out of Rangers in European football. They just got to Europa League final. Come on, let's be honest. Stuart Dixon says Celtic fan. I'm just hoping we get a decent group, and they heavy duty pump him. Pat O says Maccabi Aviva says Rangers are up against it no matter which club they draw. Yeah. I mean, yeah, as I was saying, let's go through some of these sides anyway. Some of them you probably would never have heard of, like Union Saint-Gilles. So they're from the Belgian division. And basically they, last year, not the year before, but... So not last season, the season before, they were playing in the second division of Belgian football. So they've had quite the rise over the last sort of couple of seasons, coming from the second tier and going up to the first division, and obviously finishing second last year and managing to go to that. So it's really, really good in terms of their rise. But they've got no European pedigree. That's a team that Rangers should be beating. Rangers, I think I was hearing the other day off Michael Beale, have played 64 games in European football since Steven Gerrard had taken over. 64 games in European football. That's a lot of experience. Storm Graz, again, another side there that Rangers should be looking to beat. And Midtjylland and AEK Larnaca. Again, Midtjylland beat Celtic last year, but I'm sure, for me, Midtjylland aren't the great side. You should be able to beat them, and same with AEK Larnaca. The one to avoid is probably AS Monaco, let's be honest, but even then, Rangers should be beating them. They should be beating them. But that's obviously the one that you want to avoid. Let's have a little look here. Everyone's saying, don't care who they get, might not even make the Champions League, to be honest. I agree, Dan. Rangers can beat Monaco. Rangers will go far in European football. I think this should be easy, says Rangers 55. Celtic will not return the league title, says Aldo. We all said that about the Europa last season. Look how far we made it. No striker. As a Celtic fan, hard to see Rangers not beating all but Monaco, but those early season qualifiers are always dodgy. Look at Malmo last year and Celtic regularly. What I will say there, LT135 there, mate, on that one, is that Midtjylland were halfway through their season. No, sorry, Malmo were halfway through their season. And some of the sides that Celtic have played in the Champions League qualifiers over the years, the sort of Nordic sides, are already match sharp. They're already, as I say, played a lot of games throughout their campaign halfway through. And whilst that's no excuse, it does play a bit of a part in it. You got to be perfectly honest. Match fitness, match sharpness, going against a side that's only just come through pre-season, usually they're going to have that edge over the other side. So that's why I look at Malmo. But if you can see, there's no real Nordic sides in there, maybe apart from Midtjylland. But Union St. Galatasaray, Storm Graz, and AS Monaco are all starting the season at the same time as Rangers. So as I said, I don't think there's going to be any Nordic sides there, unless obviously Midtjylland. But I feel Midtjylland should be able to be beaten. Still we're going through this live chat, guys. Hit the old like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We're closing in on 18,000 subscribers. So no live TV, just him broadcasting. Yeah, basically, mate. John Hanna says, when the new players get settled in, I think Rangers will be formidable. Stuart Dixon says, free BT never qualified for the Champions League when the competition starts. Blue on the Euro for the rank of Celtic. Monaco have spent big time this summer. Yeah, they've just let go Aurélien Tchouameni, a very good player. But I say Monaco are the one to avoid. I'm not making any disrespect to Monaco. I'm not saying that. Obviously, you want to avoid Monaco, and it's a 1 out of 4 chance. Hopefully, Rangers can avoid them. Hopefully, Rangers can get maybe a Union St. Galatasaray or a Storm Graz. I'd be happy with those sort of draws there. You're trying to talk down Rangers. As a Celtic fan, I think Rangers will go far in the Champions League like they did in the Europa League. The Champions League's a tough one, mate. Champions League's a tough one in terms of getting far. You've got to have the rub of the green a tiny bit with your draw. But look, either way, for Scottish teams now, especially Rangers after getting for the Europa League final last year, they should take that next step up into the Champions League and try and finish third. I'm not saying try and get into the last 16, that's a tough task. But at least get into the Champions League group stage, make a bit of cash, and then go finish third, aim for third, and get into the Europa League and go on a run. That's where I think the Scottish side should be aiming for each year. Get in the group stage, get some money, and then go for a run as far as you can in the Europa League. I think I'm happy with that, because you get glamorized in the Champions League group stages, and then you go into the Europa League and have a realistic possibility to go and do it. A lot of people said to me, oh yeah, Rangers got there, that you won't ever see that again in your lifetime. But someone said that to me back in 2008 as well. So I think, look, I think Rangers can get to another European final again in the next sort of 10 years. Why not? Why not? I think Rangers are well equipped to the Europa League and stuff like that. So yeah, why not? I'm not saying Champions League, saying Europa League. Kenneth Forrest says Rangers for another fantastic run in Europe this year. I hope. I love domestic success, but something about European football's amazing. I just love just going head to head in the Europa League and stuff like that. As I say, domestic's good, but you're expected to win as Rangers fans in the league. You win every single game, but in Europe, there's that real excitement, I think, like coming up against big sides. That RB Leipzig game will go down with me to the grave. Dortmund, those games are magical. That's what you want. That's what you want as a fan. You just want to watch your team go up against all the good sides and go on a run in Europe. I love it. Josh Norwood says, I seriously think that Celtic can turn things around. Ange can turn things around for Celtic this season and maybe get us a decent result. Us coming third in the Champions League and going to the Europa, I think could do well. But that's what Celtic should be aiming for. Celtic have massively underachieved in Europe for years. They really have. But my only gripe, I suppose, my thing with Celtic is that Ange Postecoglou has a philosophy that he plays his way against everybody. You come up against Liverpool and play open like that, Jurgen Klopp's going to be rubbing his hands going, yep, happy days, that's exactly how we want you to play. You see Jurgen Klopp kicking up a massive fuss when Tottenham parked the bus last season and they ended up getting a point out of that match. Klopp was raging. He was absolutely raging. But the way Ange plays, Jurgen Klopp will be like, yep, happy days. Pep Guardiola will be like, yep, happy days. But if he doesn't change his philosophy, then how are you going to win against those sort of teams? Like nick a point here and there. That's just what I don't get. But then again, I'm not a manager and maybe his tactics could work in the Champions League. But the way I look at it with Gio, prime example in the second leg of the Europa League against Dortmund. Dortmund looked like they came back in it. But at half time, Gio changed things around again and then put the team back out. And it was like almost a different Rangers team. And they went away and won the tie there again comfortably. Same with RB Leipzig. It's all different tactics. The first leg, he was a bit defensive, just wanting to have that 0-0 draw. Second leg, he came out attacking. So that's the thing where I see Rangers have a bit of an edge with their tactically in terms of Europe. If Ange is going to change things around for Celtic, then you know, you've got to have more than one way of playing, haven't you? Let's be perfectly honest. Again, I'm not griping at Ange. I think Ange has done a fantastic job at Celtic, and the football he plays is really, really good. But against teams like Liverpool, Manchester City, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, all these sort of sides, you know, can you really get away with playing like that against them? I mean, I don't know. Who do you want to draw? Union St. Galatasaray is who I would want. I agree. Aim for Champions Group stage and get third for a Europa League run. 11 a.m. it starts, followed by the Europa League draw at 12. The Blue Bruin says, look at the club. We can beat West Ham and Spurs. We can beat Dortmund, Leipzig, Braga, Red Star, Ray. How long till the draw? Guys, the draw is about to start now. We're ready to go. The music's starting now. And we're about to get underway. They're obviously probably going to do a bit of talking, wheel somebody out, and all that good stuff, but we're about to get underway in a second. But yeah, you can hear that fabulous music. That's the aim for Rangers. Celtic are already there. Now it's Rangers' turn to get there. Beach Boys, you can't make... I don't know if I'm just biting to your thing there, but how can... you as a Celtic fan there just say more chance of a face painter getting to the Champions League than Sevco or Rangers. Rangers got to Europa League final. Anyway, guys, we're ready to go. Big shout out to Citizen TV there for coming an ultra. What a guy, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, they're just talking about it, guys. They're just giving a sort of a brief on what's going to be happening. And then we're going to get underway here, guys. But it's Rangers for the third qualifying round. They are a seeded team, and they can play either AS Monaco, Storm Graz, Union St. Galatasaray, or Midtjylland and AEK Larnaca, depending on who wins that tie in the second qualifying round. Are Rangers in the Champions League? Well, they could be. They could be in the group stages. How are you watching the draw? UEFA, guys. Troops, if you haven't already, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. We do cover a lot of Scottish football content. As I say, we'll be covering all of the European qualifiers as well. So yeah, please do subscribe, hit that like button, all that good stuff. Oh, come on. You can't, as I always say in European football, you can have luck in one game maybe. But you can't have luck in 4 rounds, four two-legged rounds. No way. Rangers were the better team in every single match they played in Europe. And it thoroughly deserved to be to the final. And to be honest with you, again, it was a cruel way to lose the final. It's always cruel to lose any final on penalties. To lose the Europa League final on penalty kicks, that's horrible. Especially for a Scottish side that don't really get there that much. And that one kick of the ball could have been the difference of a lot of things, you know. More money, more global recognition, Champions League group stage football, the UEFA Super Cup against Real Madrid. It's cruel. Football's cruel, man, and penalties is really, really cruel. LT135 says Celtic made last 16 of the Champions League 3 times in the last 20 years. Come on, man. But you know, you need to put context into the situation. Yeah, Celtic have made the Champions League last 16 in the last thing years, but let's point out the obvious in the room. You know, Rangers haven't even been in the first division for a few of those years, and they've been rebuilding. So you can't say the last 10 years. That's like saying how many times has Hearts been in the Champions League? They've never played in the Champions League. They've never been able to get into the Champions League. So how can you compare what Rangers have done in the Champions League over the last 10 years? We're about to get on. Oh, I think he's just giving the rules of the thing, guys. Was he split into seeded and unseeded, and then we'll find out in a few seconds who Rangers are going to get. Calvin Bassey, the most player ever to come out of Scotland. I don't think so. I think Kieran Tierney still is, actually. He's still just giving like a sort of brief around the conversation, and then we'll get underway with the draw, guys. Just waiting for him to get started. I'll just turn it up a tiny bit. Average at best, she can't even make the group stages. Well, let's find out. This is what the draw's for. Can't say Rangers aren't in the Champions League yet. Give them a shot. They're not there yet. Give them a go. Like, this is why we're here in this draw. Maybe if they get knocked out, then you can sort of take the piss after that. That's fine. But let's just see if they get there first. Yeah. Calvin Bassey went for less than 10. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that. When was the last time Celtic won a knockout match, says John Beck? Okay, there is loads of Celtic fans in here then. How far do you think you're getting in Europe this year? Champions League, where are you going to finish? 4th, 3rd, 2nd, or 1st? Where are you going to finish? And Rangers fans, do you think you'll get to the group stages? So I think they're going to be doing the other draw first. So it's the one with the Dinamo and Shukpi. So teams to be drawn. So I think they're doing the league path, which has got like Olympiacos, Maccabi Avifa, Dinamo, Skupy, Karabag, Zurich, Ferencvaros, Ludogorets, Shamrock Rovers, Slovan Bratislava. Those ones are going to be drawn first. Then we're going to wait. After that one, they're going to do the sort of league path which Rangers are in. Graham says, I think Celtic Europa. So yeah, guys, it's not the Rangers. It's not the Rangers draw just yet, but I'll go through them in a second when they're going to bringing the teams out. So it's the other, I think it's like the Champions path so far. So there is Shamrock Rovers in there for people who like Irish football here. And here we go. The first seeded team out the pot is the winners of match 2, which is going to be Yeah, guys, so this isn't, just to let you know, guys, it isn't the actual Champions... Oh, sorry, it's not the Rangers draw just yet. They're doing two. There's a league path and there's a sort of Champions path, and they're currently doing the Champions path. So they're doing the draws for... basically, the qualifying round 2 hasn't even been played yet, and they're kind of doing the draw for both of those so far. And your style of play will see Celtic get smashed in Europe so far. Far too open at the back, says Liam. Well, that's my only thing with Celtic. I mean, there's, as I say, with Celtic, with the Champions League, domestically, great in terms of blowing teams away, playing that way. But as I say, you can't play that way against Liverpool and Real Madrid. But then again, if I'm corrected wrong in the group stages, then fair play. But you can't play that open against Real Madrid or Liverpool or all the rest of it. Good to see Liam McCourt. Long time no see, sir. It doesn't matter. Celtic got there and we'll get 40 million to build with. Rangers could still get there, guys. Everyone's making out Rangers aren't even in the Champions League. Just give it this. Let's see this if they get through the qualifiers. Do you know what I mean? They've got a good chance. They've got a good chance. I'm not saying it's gospel, but they've got a good chance. I'm on the Jazz, says everybody in there. So, guys, teams to be drawn now. Oh, so they're going through the other ones now. So it's other ones now. Savannah, Zvezda, Maribor, Sheriff Tiraspol, Helsinki, Victoria and Pleasant, Linfield or Bodo Glimt, Vilnius and Malmo, and then Dillingen from Luxembourg. So we're just waiting for those ones, guys. And then we'll get on to hopefully Rangers draw in a second. Sorry for the guys just in here for Rangers. They're just going through all the other sides first, and then we'll get onto it. I'll try and keep you up to date with the other ones, though, because I know there's a lot of people that like Linfield in this stream. So I'll let you know who Linfield get should they beat Bodo Glimt. And what a hot day in Glasgow, by the way. Heading to Lot Lomond after this. Taking the day off, guys. So no content today after this. Heading up to Lot Lomond, getting into the lock. Linfield, yeah. Red Star. I'll let you know who Red Star get as well, guys. I'll let you know who Red Star get. I'll let you know who everybody gets. 2 seconds. They're just pulling ones out now. So it's winners of match 6, and I'll tell you the draw in a second. Everyone's loving it. 28. Thoughts on Rangers transfer window so far? I mean, look, listen. There's been some good incomings. I think that Montondo looks like a really, really good player. What I've heard from Derby County fans, Tom Lawrence is a really good player. Malik, I don't know about him. Malik Tillman, I don't really know much about him. But if you can get a game at Bayern Munich, they don't just give games. They don't hand games out to just anybody. So there must be something about him. But again, I prefer unknown players. Everyone's I don't know who he is. But everyone that Rangers or even Celtic have signed that have been known in the past turn out to be crap or underwhelming. It's the players that you've never heard of before that go on to really excel. Savannah Zvezda have got. Savannah Zvezda have drawn the winners of match 10. So we'll find out that in a second. But yeah, it's the unknown players that go on to do really well. Look at Aribo, your Bassies. On the Celtic side, if you want to say Frimpong, you never heard of him before he came into the team, or Kyogo and all these sort of players. So for me, I think it's so much better to have unknown players come in and at least got a bit of a hot prospect or something high priority. Okay, so the draw result is Maccabi Haifa Olympiacos against Apoel Limassol from Cyprus. Karabag and Zurich versus Ferencvaros and Slovan Bratislava. Ludogorets or Shamrock Rovers versus Dinamo and Scoopy. So that's the first set. Been a while. Cheers for the donation, Liam McCourt. What a hero. Cheers, man. and then the other draw, and then we should be getting underway with the Rangers one. So Maribor or Sheriff Tiraspol will play Helsinki or Victoria Pleasant. Linfield or Bodo Glimt will play Malmo or Vilnius. And then Crvena Zvezda, Red Star Belgrade will play Pajak, or that other side there as well. So a pretty easy one there for Red Star Belgrade, I would say. I think Lawrence will be a good signing. Exactly, look at Morelos, a complete unknown. Okay, look, some people may have heard these players, but the majority of us have never heard of them before. I've never heard of a Calvin Bassey or Rebo or anyone like that. So, Kamara. I know he even played in the Scottish Premiership. I didn't know him. But yeah, guys, PSV, Dinamo Kiev, Rangers and Benfica are in pot 1 and are seeded. And then it's going to be AS Monaco, Midtjylland or AEK Larnaca, Union Saint-Gilloise and Sturm Graz. We are ready to go now here for the draw, and let's get underway. The team to avoid is Monaco. So here we go. They are pulling the team out of the side. AS Monaco is the first side. Is it Rangers? Yes, Monaco versus PSV Eindhoven. Monaco versus PSV Eindhoven. So Rangers have avoided AS Monaco. That's good news. That was the one to avoid. Monaco versus PSV Eindhoven is the first draw. Monaco versus PSV Eindhoven. There is no Monaco for Rangers. Next draw is the winners of match 1. So Midtjylland and AEK Larnaca versus Sturm Graz. Oh, sorry, no, I've got that one wrong. So it's not AEK Larnaca and Midtjylland, but it's Sturm Graz versus the winners of match day 1. Again, I don't know who that team's was then, but yeah, so no Sturm Graz and no Monaco. So it's out of Midtjylland and AEK Larnaca and Union Saint-Gilloise for Rangers. They're the sides that they can play. Union Saint-Gilloise from Belgium is the next team out of the list. Union Saint-Gilloise is the next team, and they will play Glasgow Rangers. So there you go. Union Saint-Gilloise from Belgium will play Glasgow Rangers in the Champions League third qualifying round. A little bit about Union Saint-Gilloise. Not last season, the season before, they were playing in the second tier of Belgian football. They have no European pedigree. This is the first time I think they've ever been in UEFA competitions. And yeah, of course, finished the division second last season. So Rangers will play Union Saint-Gilloise, and that tie will be played at the start of August. A really, really good draw. Glad that Rangers avoided Monaco. And I think, yeah, as I said, and avoided Midtjylland as well, because they're halfway through their season. Benfica will play Midtjylland or AEK Larnaca. A very, very good draw for Rangers. Rangers versus Union Saint-Gilloise from Belgium. Really, really good draw, that, guys. Really, really good one for Rangers. If you haven't already, guys, please do hit the old like button, hit the subscribe button. Monaco will play PSV Eindhoven. Dinamo Kiev or Fenerbahce will play Sturm Graz. Union Saint-Gilloise will play Rangers. And then Benfica will play either Midtjylland or AEK Larnaca. Good result, good draw for Rangers. And Union Saint-Gilloise for Rangers it is. Happy days. The Gers are having a party. And could this be the start of one of another magical European runs for Glasgow Rangers this season? Guys, if you haven't already got yourself an El Buffalo t-shirt, guys, it's obviously based after Escobar, let's say Club de Football Rangers. They are now available on our website, purescottishfootball.com. Absolute belters. Going to be repping this at Loch Lomond today. But guys, if you haven't already, please do hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and yeah, I'll probably see you all next time in the next video. Guys, thank you so much. We'll see you all very, very soon. Look after yourselves and have a great day in the sun as well. Bye.